Okay, in this section of the video, we're going to be talking about how to test unused sponges for which ones need to be repaired and which ones don't need to be repaired. Again, this is primarily for our dealers who have product in stock. We very much appreciate you guys working with us on this recall. Our goal in this recall is to get through as many of these sponges that we think potentially could have this blocked elbow and causing problems in the field, prevent that from happening. And again, in the other video, you'll see at the farmer, if you've already sold it to your farmer, there's a test that he can run to test for defective sponge sections also. So, if you have product in stock, we will be sending you, you'll be contacted by us. We're going to be sending you this apparatus, which is a combination of an air regulator, and then this is a water flow meter, but you're going to use it to test the flow, and this will determine whether the sponge needs to be repaired or whether it's good to go. So, walking through the base main hookup, you're going to hook this up to your air supply. Notice I've got an on-off valve here. That's in the off position. This piece right here regulates your air. I've got it set right now. You pull it up and turn it one way or another. I've got it set in the off position at 30 PSI. When I turn the air on, open the valve, notice it drops down to 25. Actually, let's set that. Well, it's down to 20 because I'm not restricting the flow at all. You'll see when I hook it up to the weed wiper or the sponge section, it's going to go down to 25. Okay, so I've got it ready to go, set to 30 PSI in the off position. I'm going to take my sponge section. Again, there's only one side feed tube. It is a push to connect fitting, so I'll show you. Basically, you're just shoving the tube in there, locking it in place, make sure you have a good, nice fit. Then, turning on my valve, notice that it goes from 30 to 25. This is where you determine whether the sponge is good or whether it needs to be fixed in the elbow section, which you'll see in the next video. Notice that my indicator here is above 20. That means this sponge has a good elbow, does not need to be repaired, okay? So we're gonna turn off the air. This one we set aside as good and not needing to be repaired. And let's test the next one. Show you here the video. Hooking it up like that. Making sure you got a good solid connection. Open your gauge. Again, I'm down to 25. Now, if you notice, this one, again, holding it upright, it's well below 20. This is a defective sponge. So you're going to need to repair this one, and you'll notice in the next video, we'll show you how to do that. And again, we want to thank you so much for taking care of this. Our dealers are extremely valuable to us. We appreciate all that you guys do. Apologize that we have to take care of this issue. It's one of those things that was beyond our control, but we are very glad that we found it ahead of time. Hopefully we get it early enough in the season that if you do have these in stock, we can get them quickly changed over and get you back to where you can be selling weed wipers. Thank you again for watching the video.